Hey, what is up guys? Jake here, happy 2020, new year, new me, and what better way to start off the new year than figuring out how to date a magical girl. That's the name of this game, and the music just got really intense. But we're gonna start a new freaking game and turn the volume down because my ears hurt. I'm very sensitive. Anyways, here we are. This is gonna be like a how-to guide. Welcome! Before we begin, we'll need to find out more about you. Please answer the following questions truthfully. Question 1, what do we look like? Bam! Got it. Step 1 to dating a magical girl. Be a magical girl. They only date their own kind. Question 2. What is your name? My name is Magical Girl Date. Oh, it's too long. We'll just do Madge Girl 69. So your name is Magical Girl, Madge Girl 69. Yes, that's real. I need to confirm all the answers you've given me. A girl named Madge Girl 69. Yes, we've gotten it. This is the traditional Pokemon opening. I'm gonna choose Charmander this time. Very well, thank you for providing this information. You may begin. Here we go. We're gonna dive right in. Oh my god, we've got a bomb. Today is a wondrous day. It's a day I've dreamt about for nearly 3 months. A day I surely thought would never arrive. All the blood, sweat, and tears I've shed these past months have led me to this very point in time. This perfect moment, the point of my very existence, receiving an envelope. I now hold in my possession the Holy Grail. That Holy Grail isn't rectangular, it's cup-shaped. An object of such great value and importance, it would spell disaster if it fell into the wrong hands. It rests heavy in my palm, seeming to pulsate with life. The inconspicuous brown paper bag covering it does little to mask its holy aura. As I gaze upon this most sacred of objects, I make a solemn vow to myself. I promise to guard this object until the day I die. It's porn. For now, it's time to view the object's full magnificent splendor. Oh, it's not. I was close, though. Unwrap the brown paper bag, and I'm nearly blinded by the light emanating from within. Finally, I now hold the uncovered object in all its radiant glory. The limited edition special cover version of Volume 35 of my all-time favorite Magical Girl manga series. That was going to be my second guess. Yes, finally! I've waited for 3 months after this volume was announced for today, the release day. I find myself shedding a single tear of joy as I bask in the beauty of the limited edition cover. With only 100 of these printed, I am truly one of the luckiest people alive. Okay, sure. I've been following this series since I was just an impudent child. I've grown alongside it, chanting the heroine's name in my sleep night after night. That's a bit weird, Madge Girl 69, but I can dig it. And now the very last volume has arrived. Years of worship have guided me here. Okay, we're getting weird, but that's fine. You know what? I can dig it. I'm not gonna kink shame you, dude. That's not how we do it here. Today, the series is complete. I'll return home and read this most valued tome and achieve true nirvana. Reading this series over the years has been an uphill battle. My friends often mocked me for following a children's manga series, but they just didn't see the beauty of it. They couldn't possibly fathom the rich, intricate history of the world, the heroine's ambitions and motivations, the ever-present darkness threatening to engulf the world. If they truly wanted to believe this is children's manga, that's their right, but I wouldn't be swayed by their narrow-minded opinions. I feel myself trembling with anticipation as my fingers reach forward to open the cover. No! I must be patient. I need to return home first before I dive into this adventure. I just can't keep my eyes off the beautiful cover. This walk home will truly be a test of my inner strength and also willpower. I should power walk towards my house. The quicker I get home, the quicker we can stop reading this introduction. Excellent idea. The journey speeds along at a rapid pace. Wow, we're really gonna step by step this. We can't just jump home. I'm really tired of reading this part. I don't even have to take my eyes off the cover of the manga. I know the route so well. Wow, the main character knows how to get home. I'm so impressed. Just a few more blocks to go. Oh, sure, now we can skip ahead. Great. What are you loading? This is a visual novel. Just load the next picture. It's a picture. How hard can it be? And it's a stock image of the fucking sky. Get out of here. Why do all visual novels have the fucking sky? It's so dumb. I feel like I've wasted most of spring, lazing away with nothing to do. I can't even remember the majority of it. I mean, we were pretty high. The days just passed like a blur. Every day seems like the last. At the very least, Hikari came to visit me some days. At least, I think she did. I was pretty drunk. I don't remember if she ever stayed long or if we talked much. Man, just 5 more days and we're at that glorious day. Still, it was nice. It was a nice thing for her to do. Wow, we're doing that shonen thing where we look at our hand. This week has been unusually hot for the season. I think the heat's been scrambling my brains like eggs on a frying pan. Well, metaphoric. I've been finding it so hard to focus. I guess that's a simile, actually. It's got the word like in it. It's a simile, fine. You caught me, you caught me. English majors who watch my channel. It was a simile. I've been finding it so hard to focus lately to concentrate on anything at all, like similes. I think I should perk up a little, try to get something done before the season ends. What happened? Wasn't this the hand we were using to hold our book like a second ago? What the fuck happened? Did we read it? Was it good? Then again, it's just so easy to lay here on the grass without a care in the world. Wonder how much longer I can go on like this. Everything changed on that fateful day 2 years ago. There was a 2-year time skip! This fucking game. I don't even know how to date one yet. This is so dumb. What's step 1? That day I picked up the final volume of my favorite Magical Girl manga series. I read it cover to cover, and when I finished, reality began to sink in. The story was over. If only this one was too. The story I'd been following for nearly my entire life was just finished. Since that day, I felt so very, very lost. My appetite disappeared. I stopped hanging out with friends. I dropped all my hobbies. Wow, that's really unhealthy. You shouldn't do that. That's so sad. Are you okay, Mag Girl 69? The days went by in a haze, and looking back, I can't remember a single moment with any kind of clarity. It's sad, but that's the truth of it. I can try to blame the recent heat as much as I want, but really, I've been feeling like this for a few seasons now. I need to pick myself up. There it is, the classic shonen move. We clenched our fist. If I don't get a grip, I'm going to throw away my entire future. I need to get my head back in the game. I need to pull it together before tomorrow. Tomorrow, the first day at my new school. Hey, look at that. Now we're at a visual novel opening. Let's go. It's kind of hard to believe. Even though I graduated high school, someone decided for me that my studies should continue. I assume that someone was Akari. She's always meddling in my business. I suppose it's her way of looking after me. Her way of looking after us is looking after us. You know, it makes a lot of sense when you lay it out like that. Before I knew it, I was enrolled in a new academy. Without so much as a nod of my approval. You probably have to sign something. You probably can't just go without agreeing. The classes start tomorrow, whether I'm ready or not. As for the academy itself, I can't say I know much about it. There was a brochure in my letterbox at one point, but that promptly fell into the recycling bin. I remember it had a lot of smiling faces on it. Probably just typical propaganda. I don't even know what kind of classes I'll be attending. You choose your major. What are you talking about? It could be anything, considering Hikari's eclectic tastes. Did she choose her major? Dude. Lady dude. Have some respect for yourself. She probably signed me up for a cooking class, which they offer in college, I guess. I mean, I guess there's culinary school, but this doesn't sound like a culinary school. Or horseback riding, or advanced basket weaving. Who knows? It's probably none of those. Because those aren't real majors, I think. Sorry if you're a basket weaving major and I've offended you. Please forgive me. I'm beginning to doze off in the warm afternoon sun. And just before my awareness slips away completely, a shadow falls across my face. Someone's suddenly standing over me. I squint, trying to make out their features. It's time to wake up now, Mag Girl 69. I don't know who this is. Oh, look, childhood friend Hikari, probably. Childhood friend Hikari Sato. Look at that. Wow. This isn't too bad. This isn't too poorly drawn. Good job, game makers who made this. What are you lying around here for? It's far too hot. You're gonna cook like eggs in a frying pan. I shoot the girl a dirty look as if accusing her of interrupting my rest. That's not just an accusation. That is what she did. It takes me another couple of seconds to recognize the girl. Blame my foggy mind. Oh, it's you, Hikari. That's not the voice I'm doing. That voice is way too hard to do. And it murders my throat every time. Jeez, is that what passes for a greeting these days? Sorry, I was just lost in thought. That's better. That's the classic visual novel main character voice. Some things never change. 2020, new year, same main character voice. Huh, well, it's my fault for... Okay, now her voice is all over the place. Yeah. Huh, well, it's my fault for expecting you to treat me with a little respect. I said I'm sorry. Fine. This intrusive girl is none other than Hikari, one of my oldest friends. She doesn't look that old. She's kind of cute in her own way, I guess. I've known her for such a long time, I can't imagine her as anything other than just a friend. Though I wonder if she feels the same way about me. Hikari's the kind of girl that shoots first and asks questions later. She's a murderer. That's probably due to her being overprotective rather than assertive. It's the reason I assume she's the one who enrolled me at the new academy. I don't know anyone else who cares about my future like she does. Where are your parents? When we were younger, she had a habit of following me around everywhere, kind of like a little sister. As we grew older, this habit evolved into meddling in my business and stealing my lunch every day. Wow, that's why we can't remember anything. We're fucking malnourished. It probably sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm honestly not. Hikari's a great person. She's alright. And I'm truly lucky to have a friend like her. I just don't understand what she sees in me or what she gets out of our relationship. Anyway, what are you doing here? Do you have any idea how long it took me to find you? I'm just relaxing. What's the big deal? Relaxing? You don't do anything but relax. You're aware we're starting school tomorrow, right? Yeah, painfully aware. Wait, you said we're, as in we. Good job, Mad Girl 69. Nothing slips by you. Mind like a steel trap. Are you attending class with me, Hikari? So you thought she signed you up for class, but a different class than her class. Why would you think that? Why would she do that? Why would anyone do that? That's bananas. Oh, give me a break. I've explained this to you at least 6.5 times. How do you explain it a half a time? Never mind, moving on. I swear, talking to you is like talking to a brick wall. Except the brick wall is better looking than you are. Ow, my feelings. What the fuck, Hikari? I thought we were cool. Hey, I object to that. Look. We're going to the academy together, and that is final. You don't have a say in the matter, okay? Okay, please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I wouldn't dream of hurting you. I have a question, though. What kind of classes are we taking? A thoughtful expression crosses Hikari's features. I can tell she's making up her mind on whether to scold me or give me a proper answer. Well, if you'd read the guide I left for you at your house that you threw away in the garbage immediately. Here we go. You'd already know we'll be taking basic first-year classes. Nothing too difficult, I'd imagine. They know you're a noob, so you shouldn't have any problems. Wow. Colloquial use of the word noob. I love it. Hikari, best girl. Somehow, being called a noob hurts more than anything else Hikari could have come up with. It is a painful thing to be called. Aren't you a noob as well, Hikari? No. What? She looks taken aback. Almost as offended as I just got seconds ago. Well, no, I'm not new to this. You know I've been practicing for years. Practicing for college? That's just high school, right? We've been doing the same thing, actually. Practicing? What is she talking about? I'm confused. What have you been practicing? A frown crosses Hikari's face. I know this expression well. It's her, I'm so tired of your clueless ass face. Aw, she called us an ass face. That's so nice. I've been practicing to become a fully fledged magical girl, of course. Her words hit me like a truck. Did she just say, magical girl? Somehow, the stupor I've been living in for endless months shatters in an instant. My eyes have opened for the first time in a long time. I see Hikari's smiling face beaming at me, as if she's so very proud of what she just said. Of course. Of course I remember Hikari's training to be a magical girl. How could I let such a magnificent fact elude me for so long? I've known as much for years. So if I put 2 and 2 together, I'd say the academy we're attending from tomorrow is a school for magical girls. Wow, I actually called it. Best way to get a magical girl? Become a magical girl. Write that down, everyone. That's really important. But, why am I going? I have no magical talent whatsoever. Isn't this weird that we were reading mangas about it, and it turns out it's real, and it's just like normal? That seems weird, right? You look like you just took an ice-cold shower, Mad Girl 69. Is everything okay? I think about her question for a moment. I do feel more alert now. It's a familiar feeling. It's almost the way I felt before, back before my favorite manga series finished. The truth is, magical girls are very, very real. The whole time I had my head buried in manga, real-life magical girls existed all around me. I think I was just too nervous to ever go out and meet them. This has taken a very weird turn. Except for Hikari. I knew her before she ever awakened her powers. Seriously, this took a hard left into Crazy Town. I can't quite explain why I've let my mind stay so foggy these last few years. Drugs and weed. But right now, with school starting tomorrow, I can begin to work towards becoming a functional human being again. I give Hikari a slight smile. Hikari? Why am I going to a school for magical girls? Hikari shuffles on the spot. She seems hesitant to tell me. Well, the truth is... Oh my god, we're flashing back. Look at this, you can tell because it's sepia. About a month ago, you and I were having dinner. Is this really what we look like? I thought we were older looking. That's fine, though. And all of a sudden, your powers totally awoke. What? Nani? I noticed it immediately, but you seemed like your old oblivious self and barely paid attention to what happened. So what did happen? We exploded this water. We turned into crystals. It was pretty cool. Like I said, we were having dinner together. I accidentally knocked a glass of water off the table. It was gonna shatter on my bare feet and I screamed. Water doesn't shatter. That's more of an ice or glass thing. Oh, she knocked the glass off. I'm fucking stupid. It's fine. Glass does shatter. And I screamed, afraid of cutting myself on the glass. See, if I had just finished the sentence, I wouldn't have looked so stupid. It happened so quickly, I couldn't move away in time. And now her voice is all over the place. I've lost it again. Send help. But we turned it into more ice. And you just kind of glanced at the glass and it stopped mid-air. Frozen in time. That's really hard to communicate with still images, but cool. I mean literally frozen in time. Ice and all. That's not what that means, but that's fine. I don't believe you. I would remember something like that. You just shrugged and continued eating your plate of nothing, which we can clearly see right here. Or maybe we ate our own hand. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened in one of these. I think at the time, you just believed I had made the glass freeze in place. After all, you've known about my magical powers for a long time. I awoke to my powers when I was 13, maybe 14? I don't quite remember. Who gives a fuck? But still. I have a very specific set of powers, and don't forget, I'm untrained. There's no way I could freeze something in time. So, after that night, I replayed the events back in my mind over and over. The only explanation is that you froze the glass. You suddenly woke to your own powers and saved me from getting cut on broken glass. So what you're saying is, I'm a hero! Well, I wouldn't say that. But whatever. Now that we've established that we're a hero and magical girls are real and we are actually going to become one, I'm going to draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate if you like that. Don't forget to like, subscribe. And be sure to tune next week. I'm going to give this one like 1 or 2 more episodes. See how it pans out. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe I'll drop it. Who knows? Well, let's find out together. I'll see you guys then.